This presentation of high school basketball on FingerLakes1.com is made possible thanks to the support from Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant, Dr. Jeffrey Halstead, EMD, DeSanto Propane, Generations Bank, Little John and Barbie Orthodontics, and Selling Liquor.
Happy Wednesday, Wayne Finger Lakes basketball fans. Welcome into FingerLakes1.com live coverage of Wayne County girls basketball action tonight from the Lyons Community Center as the Lady Lions play host to the Gananda Blue Panthers in a battle of two of the top teams in Wayne County, two of the top teams in Class C1 in the section. And oh, by the way, two of the top 25 ranked teams in Class C in the state, surely squaring up to be one of the games of the year here on FingerLakes1.com. Happy Wednesday. Good evening once again, everybody. Paul Russo and alongside me, Kyle Evans. Kyle, I already teed it up, I think, pretty nicely. It's a battle of two of the top teams, period, in the whole state for Class C, Wayne County, you name it, they are it.
Yeah, you said it well. Two great teams, two teams that have already met this year. Probably didn't go the way most thought it would go, as Gananda, kind of rolled at home. But this Lions team is starting to win games again, 3 in a row. Yeah, I think it's going to be another good matchup here tonight for us to watch.
Yeah, that matchup, the second game of the season for Gananda and third for Lions, all the way back on December 9th. Lions 46, Gananda 71. Do a quick scoring breakdown of that game because some things have changed since then. Jay LaBelle leading the way with 27, Carmelo Parker at 8, and Melania Glanton at 7. But for Gananda, even Jenny led the way for them with 20. And then the second leading scorer in that game now for the Blue Panthers is Maddie Dose, because the second leading scorer of that game, Kaylee Marvin, now with the Wayne Eagles. Maya Cruz at 10 that game. So some things have changed for Gananda, but in the grand scheme of it, not much has changed at all. Their winning ways continued all the way through, even with the departing Marvin.
Yeah, big reason for that is Ava Jenny just taking over, leading the team night after night. Even had a 40-point game mixed in there, I think it was a couple weeks ago now. Averaging 23 points per game over the last 5. So, yeah, and then on the other side, of course, I know you're going to get more into it, but Jay LaBelle, so you got two of the top girls probably in Wayne County going head-to-head.
Two of the top contenders for Players of the Year as well in that sense, as you mentioned, with Ava Jenny and Jay LaBelle. Jay LaBelle, as we know, certainly been lighting up the stat sheet the whole way. The last time out against East Rochester, a big win for Lions. Jay LaBelle, double-double, 32 points and 11 rebounds there, in addition to 7 assists. So keep an eye out for her. Sister Janiyah Bell had 10 in that game. Melania Glanton had 10 as well. So for Lions, once they've gotten going in this season, things have really picked up for them. Things didn't get off to maybe necessarily the best of starts, but since January 5th, it's kind of been a second season for them. They come into today's game riding a 3-game win streak.
Yeah, they had that little bump in the road, I would say, against Waterloo and Minders, two great teams. But if you look at the scores, they played both teams well. We're in the game late in the fourth quarter. Just to play here and there was kind of the difference. So, yeah, they're 11-6, which is a good record. And I think, honestly, they could be a little bit better if they close some games out late and, stay out of foul trouble. I think that's been an issue. Remember back in the beginning of the year, they finished the game with 3 players on the court. Kind of small bench, I would say, for the most part.
Yeah, 9 total on the roster for Lions in that regard. I kind of mentioned it, and you mentioned it as well, Kyle. I want to start with the Wayne County side of things because it's still all to do with only a couple games left on each team's respective schedule. Gananda holding only a half-game lead on Lions. So tonight could be the determining factor of who comes out on top in Wayne County. Yeah,
this is a huge game for Lions. As I mentioned, they've already lost to them. They need a bounce-back win. They're playing well. Beating a team like this would boost their confidence even more, make it 4 straight wins. I think this is a big game, the second to final week of the regular season.
A couple moments left here, Kyle. Quickly, any keys to the game for the teams tonight?
Yeah, I think if you're Lions, you remember back in the first matchup, they gave up, 76 points, or in the 70s. That's the second most they've given up all year, so play better defense. Don't, allow such easy baskets. Maybe focus more on defense and the offense will come. And I think if you're Gananda, this is where you need to look for someone else to help out. We mentioned Kaylee Marvin, who's now with Wayne, was the second leading scorer last time these teams played. So they're gonna need somebody to chip in and help her out because she's great, but I don't think she can get it done all by herself.
Started pretty much on time tonight here at the Lyons Community Center. JV wrapped up with Gananda taking a big win there. It's quite the game to watch. As we will turn it over to PA announcer and athletic director Zach Young tonight for pregame festivities, including the national anthem here.
Remember, this is the game played by high school athletes and coached by high school coaches. So please respect each team, play on your and enjoy the game. At this point, I'd like everybody to stand for the national anthem.
Welcome back in here on FingerLakes1.com. Paul Russo, Kyle Evans here with you. Gananda against Lyons, Wayne County girls action. With a ton to do with two of the top teams here in the area. Starting lineups underway, beginning with the Gananda Blue Panthers in their road blues. Kyle, I know you don't pay attention too much to the college scene exactly, but Gananda giving me the Villanova vibes.
Yeah, I mean, I can't agree with you there. I mean, I do know what they look like, but don't really pay much attention to it.
Yeah, but home, like I said, away blues for the Blue Panthers, dark blue with the white lettering and numbering outlined in the sky blue. Starting lineup for Coach Karen Moosewissen's Blue Panthers, Nia Cruz, Eva Jenny, Katie Rothwell, Nicole Cruz, and Maddie Dose. A heavy dose of seniors in this Gananda lineup, and all five starter seniors. It's now the home Lady Lions get announced in their home whites. Black shoulder collar, maroon piping down the side with maroon lettering and numbering outlined in black. Starting five for Lions, Cameron Bonnell, Kamala Parker, Janiyah Bell, Jayla Bell, and Melania Glanton. The lone senior star, Melania Glanton, certainly one of the big X factors for Lions, as Jayla Bell goes last. A key player for Coach Richard Hill's Lions team. So Gananda getting their last minute instructions at the bench. Lions starters together at the free throw line. Happy you could join us here tonight high above on the parquet of the Lyons Community Center. So now we just await official tip-off here in just a few moments. Gananda will break the huddle first. They'll head to the court. They'll be moving from our left to right on offense to get things going. Lions from our right to left. Taking the jump for Gananda is going to be May Dose, senior forward. And Lions slowly breaking their huddle. And taking the tap for Lions will be Melania Glanton, fellow senior forward herself. So looks like we're dealing with a little bit of a moisture issue in front of the Lions bench before we get things going. As refs slowly checking. Teams are ready. We're ready. Fans are ready. Refs are ready. And we are underway from the Lyons Community Center as Lions go control the tip, but losing it and stealing it is Gananda with Rothwell with the steal. Kicks it back to Dose, who swings it to Jenny, and we're underway. Nicole Cruz with it. Guarded by Parker. Lions in a 2-3 zone on defense. Into the block, Nia Cruz, but no good. Swings up Clanton, and her pass stolen away by Nicole Cruz. Cruz left side wing resets with Jenny at the top of the key. Bit of a chaotic moment here to get things going from the community center. Cruz left side wing, met by a 2-3 zone Lions, swings it over for Nia Cruz. Back to Nicole Cruz at the top of the key, reset with 10 on the shot clock. Into Dose, her jumper no good from the free line, ball tipped around. Dose has it, pass intercepted though by Parker. Here comes Lions the other way, first time on offense for Lions. Bell has it, dribbles through, takes a jumper and in, and Jayla Bell gets the scoring going. 2-0, Lions up with 6:56 to go in the first quarter of play. Inbound to Rothwell, looking for some help. She'll hand it off to Jenny. Full court pressure here by Lions. Finds Nia Cruz, the cutting Dose, no good on the pass, and it'll be Lions ball coming the other way.
Ball's flying everywhere early on.
Clanton will inbound, no full court pressure from Gananda. And they'll sell into a man-to-man defense. Now sells actually into a 3-2 zone up top. Swinging it, Parker, far side wing, dumps it in for Bell at the elbow. She'll dribble back out to beyond the three-point line. Uses a screen from Parker, three-pointer, no good long. Rebound brought in Nia Cruz, and here comes Gananda. Cruz up, finds Nicole Cruz. Nia to Nicole, and blocked from behind. Big block there, Janiah Bell.
Yeah, speaking of Janiah Bell, she's been huge for Lions lately. You know, contributing on both ends of the floor, scoring 8 points per game over the last 5.
6:18 to go in the first quarter. 23 seconds on the Blue Panther shot clock. Dose with it, but blocked. Give another block to Janiah Bell. Up now, Parker drives through, layup up in and good. 8th grader Carmela Parker, first field goal of the game for her. 4-0 Lions, 6:04 to go in the first. Jenny passes it up, doesn't find a teammate, ends up in the hands of Glenn. Turnover, Lions with the ball. Swings it to Bell, through the lane, no good. Gets her on board, but poked away. Stole away, Rothwell finds Nicole Cruz. Now up to Nicole, she'll drive through and lose control of it, and will remain good on the ball, last off of Glanton. Nicole Cruz, the inbounder for Gananda. Near side underneath the basket on the baseline. Looking for some help, goes up top to Dose. She'll take a three-pointer, wing side, no good short. Rebound brought in by Glanton. Gets it to Bell. Bell thought about going up quickly to Bennell, but defense a bit too good. Bell with it now, left elbow, hands it off at the wing for Bennell. Back to Bell, three-pointer, no good from the corner, and rebound brought in Eva Jenny. Quickly up to Nicole Cruz, met there and poked away by Janiah Bell, and last off of Cruz's leg will be Lions ball the other way.
Pretty sloppy start for Gananda, throwing the ball everywhere. They need to settle down a little bit, slow it down.
5:23 to go in the first quarter, 4-0 the score. Lions up over Gananda. Now with it, she'll dump it into Glenn, poked away though. Dose able to read the pass and intercepts it. Gets up to Jenny. Jenny able to break through the press. Now through the lane against Janiah Bell with another block. Ends up in the hands of Nicole Cruz though. Her layup rolls off, no good, and a rebound Glanton. Glanton will pass it up to Jayla Bell. Bell with it, works right side wing, now through the right side of the zone, no good. Rebound Janiah Bell, her layup no good. Ball poked around, ends up in the hands of Rothwell. And she gets it up to Jenny. Jenny above half court to Nicole Cruz. Back to Jenny, give and go from the top of the key. Through the right side of the lane, no good. Rebound, Nia Cruz. Her layup, no good. Third chance coming for Gananda. No reset the shot clock. 17 there for the Blue Panthers. Top of the key reset for the Blue Panthers. Swings it for Dose. Takes a dribble. She'll launch a three-pointer from the wing, no good. And rebound brought in, Janiah Bell. Gets it to Jayla Bell, and Jayla will bring it up slow on this possession. 4:20 to go first quarter. 4-0 still the Lion advantage. Uses a screen from Glanton in the 2-3 zone. She'll take a top of the key three, no good. Rebound slowly will be brought in by Janiah Bell. And we'll have our first foul of the game going against Lions. Foul will go against Cameron Bonnell, her first and team's first of the quarter. Substitution as Ava and Antwerp checks into the ball game, getting Nia Cruz for Gananda. And we'll have a whistle on the floor, timeout taken by Lions. Coach Hill calls a 30-second timeout. This live presentation of high school basketball on FingerLakes1.com is made possible thanks to the support from the following sponsors. DeSanto Propane, 4 generations strong as a trustworthy family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online at DeSantoPropane.com for more information or call them toll-free at 1-800-752-4574 today. Since 1937, the difference has been DeSanto Propane. Paul Russo and Kyle Evans here with you at the Lyons Community Center. Lions up 4-0 on the Gananda Panthers. Wayne County girls basketball action. Two of the top teams locally in both league and section standings. 4:11 to go in the first quarter as Lions uses their first timeout of the ballgame. That was a 30-second. They break the huddle, will remain their starting five on the floor for Gananda. Same five on the floor just before the timeout called. Full court pressure by Lions. Rothwell, the inbounder, looking for some help. Finds in Nicole Cruz. Goes back to Rothwell. Takes a dribble. Finds Van Antwerp. Loses control of it, but able to corral it back in and hands off for Jenny. And the Blue Panthers fall into their offense. Man-to-man defense by Lions. Swings it Rothwell, right side wing. Met there by Bonnell. Swings it now for Dose, who hands off for Jay at the top of the key. 10 on the shot clock. Back to Dose, guarded by Glenn, and now dumps in for the cutting Van Antwerp. Launches a layup, no good, and rebound brought in Jayla Bell. Jayla Bell control the possession here. Gananda matches in a man-to-man half court. Into the corner for Parker, looking for some help, and she'll travel. It'll be Gananda ball coming the other way around the turnover.
How about that? Almost 5 minutes in, and we only have a 4-0 game.
Yeah, 3:34 to go in the first quarter here, 4-0. It's been primarily a defensive battle on both ends of the court. Inbound goes to Nicole Cruz from Rothwell. Finds a streaking Van Antwerp now above half court. Tries to dump in for Jenny, but pass stolen away by Jayla Bell. Jayla Bell with it, head up now above half court. Swings into the corner, a bit too high for Parker to handle. It'll be a Blue Panther ball coming the other way.
Had some heat on that pass.
Yeah.
Banged off the back of the wall.
And up pretty much almost reaching half court on the rebound. Inbounder for Gananda will be Nicole Cruz. She'll go to Jenny. But Jenny bring it up court. Now swings through, a nice little cross through. Launches a lay-in, no good. She's going to head to the line for two, though. Look at Jayla Bell on the foul. That'll be Jayla's first and team's first on the quarter.
Gananda still looking for their first points in the game.
Ava Jenny, senior guard. First trip to the line of the game for either team. Takes her dribbles and launches the first and in. So 3:14 to go in the first, and Gananda finds their first point of the game. Lacing her second, rolls off short and rebound by Glanton. Hands it off for Jayla Bell, and Jayla will take her time, bring it up court. No pressure. Gananda in a half-court man-to-man defense. Swings it now for Bonnell at the top of the key. Into Glanton, right elbow. Looking for some help. Now swings it back Bonnell. Wing three-pointer, dialed up. No good long. Rebound tipped around. Ends up in the hands of Ava Jenny. She saves it from going out. Gets to Van Antwerp. Finds Rothwell. Back to Jenny above half court. Gananda 2-on-2. Goes through the lane. Launches a layup. No good. And let's see who the foul's going to be against. They're going to call Jayla Bell on the foul. So that's going to be her second.
Yeah, that's something to watch early on. I was talking about that pregame. Foul trouble sometimes with Lions is an issue.
So Jayla Bell, second personal, team's third, so she's in some early foul trouble here in the first quarter. Jenny's first on this trip is good. Time being 4-2, the Lion advantage on the Blue Panthers with 2:43 to go in the first quarter. Jenny takes her dribble, releases her second, and good. 1 point advantage, Lions over Gananda. Jayla Bell bringing it up, running floor general duties once again for Lions. Top of the key met there by Nicole Cruz. Swings at Bunnell. She'll launch a three-pointer. No good long there. Rebound tipped around. Brought in by Ava Jenny. Here comes Gananda the other way. Full court pressure. They're able to break it with Rothwell. Rothwell's pass stripped away by Jayla Bell. Finds Bunnell still back in the back court. Laying up in and good. The sophomore Bunnell at guard gets on the board for the first time tonight. 6-3 with 2:15 to go in the first. Lions sells into a 2-3 zone this possession. Jenny swings it over for Dose. Now at the free throw line for Rothwell. Back top of the key reset with Cruz. Cruz dumps it into pass intended. Rothwell goes long and intercepted by Janiyah Bell. Hands off for Jayla Bell, and Jayla brings up once again. Using a screen, comes through the lane, dumps off for Janiyah. Layup up and in good. So 8 points by Lions, all 4 field goals by different players, as they have the 8-3 advantage with 1:43 to go in the first. Jenny picks up her dribble, needs some help, finds Rothwell in the 2-3 zone of Lions. They dump it in for Van Antwerp. Dumps in for a cutting Jenny. Pass tipped by Janiyah Bell. Van Antwerp with it. Blocked from behind by Janiyah Bell again. Janiyah Bell with her third block. And last off of Lions sideline there, as Parker was able to tip it away. It will be Blue Panther ball.
Coach Hill thought that should have been Lions ball.
Yeah, it was really close as Cole Cruz, the inbounder, goes to Ava Jenny, and the Blue Panthers set up on offense. Swings it for Rothwell in the wing. Dumps it in for Van Antwerp. She has to go back out, reset. Top of the key, 3 by Jenny. No good, short. Rebound by Van Antwerp, and it's in. 8-5, 1:09 to go in the first quarter. Jayla Bell running point. Swings over for Bunnell, left side wing. Trying to find some help in the Gananda 2-3 zone. Finds it with Jayla Bell. Her three-pointer, no good. Ball tipped out. But he'll last off of Rothwell. Remain Lions ball, second chance opportunity. Substitution for Gananda. Nia Cruz comes back into the ballgame, showing Katie Rothwell. Fresh 30 on the shot clock, 57.3 to go in the first quarter. Glanton, the inbounder, goes top the key for Bunnell. Bunnell with it, works on Nicole Cruz, dumps it in now for Carmela Parker on the block. Goes back out to Glanton at the free throw line. Jumper on the way, rattles out, no good. Rebound by Janiyah Bell. And they're calling it over the back on Janiyah. So Janiyah Bell gets charged with the foul. Her first personal, team's fourth. 45.5 seconds to go in the first quarter of play. 15-second shot to game clock differential for the Blue Panthers. Jenny swings it for Dose. Now to Nia Cruz. Back to cutting Jenny through the lane. Right-hand lay-in, no good. Rebound Van Antwerp. Second chance, no good. Ball tipped around, ends up in the hands of Glanton. Lions come the other way. Virtually no difference between shot and game clock with 25 seconds to go. Pass intended, Janiyah Bell. Too high and hard to handle. Gananda ball coming the other way.
Yeah, Jayla Bell needs to take some heat off those passes.
Jenny will bring it up for the Blue Panthers. Lions settles into a 2-3 half-court zone. 18 to go on the clock for the first quarter. Cole Cruz with it, dumps it in for Dose. Now to Van Antwerp at the elbow. Back to Jenny, long two-pointer, up in and good. Ava Jenny connects for her first field goal of the game. 8-7, 5 seconds on the clock. Jayla Bell with it. Tries to cut through the Gananda zone, and able to do so. Creates some space, launches a jumper at the horn, no good. And that will do it for the first quarter of action here from Lyons Community Center. 8-7 your score, Lions over Gananda. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back on FingerLakes1.com.
Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant. Order online at cicinos.com. Live, laugh, and eat well. It's the Italian way. DeSanto Propane. Since 1937, the difference has been DeSanto Propane. Riselli Northern, supporting local construction since 1929 with premium products and quality service.
Welcome back in the Lyons Community Center here on FingerLakes1.com. Lions 8, Gananda 7, Wayne County girls basketball action. Kyle, defensive premium first quarter here from above the parquet.
Yeah, it looks like this game's going to go much different than it did 2 months ago. Not sure we see a team get in the 70s and maybe not even the 60s. So yeah, scoring is hard to come by right now. For Lions, they've had a couple of those Jayla Bell turnovers where she's, put too much heat on the ball. And then, the offensive foul and just little stuff like that, it's kind of leading to less scoring. But knowing how the games have usually gone, the scoring will pick up now that I said that.
Starting 5 on the floor for Lions for the second quarter of action. They'll get the ball here to begin the second quarter for Gananda. It's Naya and Nicole Cruz, Van Antwerp, Jenny, and Dose. Inbound goes to Bennell. She'll take general duties on this one. Swings it for Jayla Bell. Gananda man-to-man half-court defense for this possession. Bell uses a screen, now looks for help. Dumps in for Glanton at the free throw line. Tries to go to work on Dose. She's trying to find some help. Unable to do so, but now finds Bennell in the corner. She'll take a three-pointer, left alone, no good long. Rebound Parker, no good there. Third chance, not going to happen. Rebound by Gananda. Here comes Ava Jenny. Full court pressure by Lyons. Gets it up court, and a bit too high for Nicole Cruz to handle. And Lions ball come the other way on the turnover.
Maybe the team should have worked on some passing drills in pre-games. Lots of bad passes here early on.
Yeah, both teams going pretty overshooting the intended target. Bennell taking point guard duties once again this possession. Swings it for Jayla Bell, left side wing, now top of the key with it. Driving on Nicole Cruz, now double teamed by Naya into the corner for Carmela Parker. Goes to Glenn on the right elbow, ball poked, she's able to control it though, drives through the lane, dumps it off for Janiyah Bell, floater's good. Janiyah Bell, first bucket of the second quarter, will go to the 7th grader. 10-7 with 6:54 to go. Lions advantage in the second quarter. Nia Cruz, left side wing, dumps into the cutting Jenny. Her layup tipped by Clanton. Rebound Clanton. Here comes Lions. Jayla Bell has it up court. Great find to Bennell. Her lay-in no good. And rebound brought in by Dose. Dose gets it up to Ava Jenny. Jenny at the top of the key, and now she'll pull back out. Gananda not quite with numbers. Here comes Cameron Bennell from behind, forced to pick up the dribble. Jenny finds Nia Cruz for help. In the corner, Dose, now to the cutting Jenny on the block, and the floater is good. 10-9, 1 point advantage for Lions over Gananda now, 6:16 to go in the first half. Bell with it, dumps in for Janiyah Bell. Her lay-in no good, second chance rebound blocked by Van Antwerp, out of bounds and in Lions ball. Gananda substitution, Leah Buffin comes in for Maddie Dose. Jayla Bell, the inbounder, near side underneath the basket on the baseline. Goes to Glanton, ball tipped from behind, and Nia Cruz with it. And we'll have a Lions foul as Cameron Bennell will get charged with the reach, her second personal and team's first on the quarter. 6:05 to go, second quarter. Inbounder Buffin, and we'll have a timeout on the floor as Lions will take a full timeout. This live presentation of high school basketball on FingerLakes1.com is made possible thanks to the support from the following sponsors. Generations Bank has been serving the financial needs of the Finger Lakes region since 1870. Generations combines the best of modern banking with dedication to our local communities. Whether you're looking for a checking account, CDs, a home improvement loan, you name it, we have what you need. We are committed to serving and giving back to our communities. Visit us online at mygenbank.com. Generations Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender. And Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant. Visit Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant at their original Waterloo location or all-new renovated location in Geneva. Dine-in, takeout, delivery, catering, and banquets. Order online at Cicinos.com. Live, laugh, and eat well. It's the Italian way. Paul Russo, Kyle Evans here with you, FingerLakes1.com, as well as the Lions Athletic YouTube channel. Appreciate everybody for tuning in and listening tonight, no matter where you are. Appreciate you making us a part of your evenings. Lion will break their huddle first. Their starting 5 on the floor remains out there. Now Parker, Bell, and Glenn. Gananda goes to work. Inbound goes to Jenny and swings it back to Buffin. Buffin now to Nia Cruz. Now into the corner for Ava Jenny. She'll drive baseline, launches a floater left side, no good short. Rebound Van Antwerp, kicks it back out Nicole Cruz. She'll take a three from the corner and it's in. Nicole Cruz, her first points of the ballgame, gives Gananda their first lead, 12-10. Janiyah Bell with it on the block. Her lane's good, contested there. Excellent job by the 7th grader. Tied up 12 apiece with 5:33 to go in the half. Jenny swings it for Buffin. Now over into the corner for Nia Cruz, left side. Skip pass. Nicole Cruz, opposite corner. Works baseline, now dumps in for Van Antwerp. Left side elbow jumper on the way for Jenny, no good. Ball tipped around, ends up in the hands of Jayla Bell with the rebound. She'll bring it up court, working quickly. Now works right side. Through the baseline, now dumps off for the cutting Glanton. Her lay-in is good. Galenia Glanton's first points of the ball game, 14-12. Lions regains the advantage.
Yeah, all 5 starters have now scored for Lions.
Jenny swings it for Nicole Cruz. Now skip pass to Buffin, right side wing. Top the key handoff for Nicole Cruz, looking for help, back to Buffin. Buffin with it, works right side wing, dumps into the zone for Jenny. Jenny launches a floater, no good, gets her on board, swings it corner. Three-pointer, Nicole Cruz is in. Nicole Cruz 2 for 2 from 3, 1-point advantage for Gananda now with 4:36 to go in the second quarter. Ball Parker with it, back to Cameron Bennell at the top of the key. Goes to work in the 2-3 zone of the Blue Panthers. Dumps in for Glanton, back to Bennell at the wing. She'll take a three-pointer, dialed up and in. First three-pointer of the night for Cameron Bennell, the sophomore guard. 17-15 now the Lions lead over Gananda. Ava Jenny with it, 2-3 zone again by Lions. This possession, swings it for Nicole Cruz, now for Leah Buffin on the right side wing. Back to Nicole Cruz. Swings it Nia Cruz, left side wing, 15 on the shot clock. Drives through left side against Parker, no good. Rebound Glenn up to cutting Jayla Bell. Finds Bennell on the block. Land no good. Right there is Jayla Bell though for the second chance opportunity. 19-15, 3:48 to go in the second quarter. Lions over Gananda. Ava Jenny with it, swings it for Nicole Cruz. Skip pass to the wing for Leah Buffin. Now into the block, Van Antwerp. Van Antwerp goes to work and travel before she'll get the layup and in. First substitution for Lions here as Janiyah Bell checks out and Kalani Davis will check in, freshman forward.
A lot of young players in this game, especially for Lions.
Bennell will run point this possession, swings it for Jayla Bell, right side wing. Gananda still in a 2-3 zone. Bell back to Bennell towards the top of the key, now dumps it for Glenn, working free throw line extended. She'll take a baby floater, no good. Rebound, Carmela Parker, no good. Tipped around, and rebound Van Antwerp for Gananda. Finds Ava Jenny. Jenny above half court. It's 2-on-5. Gananda will now pull it back out and reset on offense. Calling directions out, double teamed in the zone. We're going to have a foul before a jump was called, and they will get Cameron Bennell with the foul. This will be her third personal, and she'll now find herself in the foul trouble territory for Lions. That's the second team foul of the quarter for Lions. Inbound Jenny, 3 minutes to go in the first half for the Community Center. Jenny with it, kicks to Van Antwerp. Now to Nicole Cruz on the wing. Back to Van Antwerp, going to work on the block. Tie up with Glanton. We'll have a jump ball and remain Gananda ball. Nia Bell checks back into the ball game. She'll get Cameron Bennell with 2:50 to go on the clock for the quarter. 20 seconds on the shot clock for the Blue Panthers. Inbounder Van Antwerp. She'll go into the right side corner. Nia Cruz back top the key with Nicole Cruz. Into the rebounding Van Antwerp. Now Ava Jenny. Long distance too long. Ball tipped around. Ends up in the hands of Nia Cruz. Finds Buffin. Her three-pointer no good. Long rebound by Glanton. Glanton finds Jayla Bell. 3-on-3. Bell goes right at Nicole Cruz. Lay-in no good. Ball tipped around. Ava Jenny with it. Kicks into the corner. Tie up here. And we'll have another jump ball as Glanton and Nia Cruz get tied up. And it will remain Lions ball. 2:26 to go. Substitution in. May Dose coming in for Ava Van Antwerp. Jayla Bell, the inbounder, near side underneath the basket on the baseline. She'll go up top to Glanton, left side wing, and hand it back off for the inbounding Bell. Bell going to work in the 2-3 zone, gets it back to Glanton at the free throw line, looking for some help. She'll just drive through the lane, dumps it off for Davis, but pass stolen away by Buffin, up to Jenny. Guarded there by Jayla Bell, one-on-one, laying up in and good. Ava Jenny with her 9th point of the ball game. 19-17, the Lions advantage on Gananda. 2 minutes to go, second quarter of play. Jayla Bell with it, guarded by Buffin at the top of the key in the 2-3 zone by the Blue Panthers. Drives through a spin move, launches a lay-in, no good. And we have a foul. They're actually going to rule this on the floor. And let's see what the foul is going to be on here. Okay, they actually are ruling it on the shot. Foul for Gananda will be going against, I believe, Nia Cruz. And Nia Cruz picks up the foul, her first and team's first on the quarter. A couple subs each here as Ariana Carter comes in for Glanton for Lions. Bell launches her first free throw, no good. And Gananda had a sub as well as Rothwell came back in for Nia Cruz. Bell's second, no good, long as well, and rebound brought in by Rothwell. Kicks it to Jenny. She'll dribble up court, full court pressure for a second by Lyons, and they'll quickly retreat into the half-court defense. With it, Nicole Cruz into the corner for Buffin, near side, right side. Swings it back right side wing for Jenny. Skip pass into the corner for Nicole Cruz. Finds the cutting Buffin in the zone. Floater no good. Rebound initially by Dose, but ball's on the ground. She's on the ground. Now finds Jenny. Her jumper's good. Ava Jenny ties it up at 19-all. 1:20 to go in the second quarter from the Lyons Community Center. J.L. Bell controlling point for Lyons this possession. Met by Buffin in the 2-3 zone up top. Drives through right side. Now kicks it back towards the middle. Launches a jumper. No good long. Ball tipped around. Brought in by Carter. Tie up with Cruz. Jump ball. Gananda ball.
Man, this game's been very physical. A lot of bodies flying everywhere. A lot of tie-ups.
Got it inbounds at Buffin to Jenny, back underway with 1 minute to go in the second quarter. Rothwell with it, finds Jenny cutting through left side baseline. Floater on the way, no good. We'll have a foul on the floor though first. And they will get Kleiny Davis her first foul and team's third on the quarter. Jenny will inbound it. Left side underneath her basket on the baseline. Inbound goes to Rothwell. Now top the key with Buffin. Nicole Cruz with it. Now swings it into the right side corner for Jenny. 2-3 zone for Lyons. She launches a jumper. I think she's trying to draw a foul, but goes long. A rebound brought in by Carter. Finds Jayla Bell, and she'll bring it up court. Above half, now right side wing and top of the key. Guarded by Buffin as Gananda goes in to a 2-3 zone once again. Parker with it and gets poked from behind by Jenny. It will remain Lyons ball. 32.5 seconds to go on the game clock, 16 on their shot clock. Inbound Parker goes to Jayla Bell. She'll reset the offense here deep in 10 seconds on the shot clock. She'll try and use the screen, doesn't use it much. Now right side wing, goes to the top of the key. Parker, 3 on the shot clock. Parker will just launch a shot short. It'll be out of bounds. Gananda ball coming the other way. 16.4 seconds to go in the second quarter. I would assume Gananda might try and take last possession here unless a shot becomes available to them. 10 on the clock. Nicole Cruz, right side wing. Dumps in the cutting Buffin, now top of the key with Rothwell. Corner Nicole Cruz, 4 on the clock. 3 now with Buffin. Swings it. Dose launches one at the buzzer, and it's in! A buzzer beater by Maddie Dose. Her first points of the game come at a huge time to wrap up the first half of action. And the Blue Panthers will take a 3-point lead into halftime, 22-19. Don't go anywhere as our halftime report, the San Pro halftime report, coming up after these short messages here on FingerLakes1.com.
This live presentation of high school basketball on FingerLakes1.com is made possible thanks to the support from Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant. Visit Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant at their original Waterloo location or all-new renovated location in Geneva. Dine in, takeout, delivery, catering, and banquets. Order online at Cicinos.com. Live, laugh, and eat well. It's the Italian way. Dr. Jeffrey Halstead, DMD. Dr. Jeffrey Halstead has been Canandaigua's hometown dentist for more than 35 years, offering routine dental care as well as cosmetic dentistry, implants, and dentures by their highly trained and experienced staff. Visit them online at CanandaiguaDentistry.com or find them on Facebook and Instagram. DeSanto Propane. DeSanto Propane is 4 generations strong. It's a trustworthy, family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online at DeSantoPropane.com for more info or call toll-free at 1-800-752-4574 today. Since 1937, the difference has been DeSanto Propane. Generations Bank. Generations Bank has been serving the financial needs of the Finger Lakes region since 1870. Generations combines the best of modern banking with the dedication to our local communities. Whether you are looking for a checking account, CDs, a home improvement loan, you name it, we have what you need. We are committed to serving and giving back to our communities. Visit us at mygenbank.com. Littlejohn and Barbie Orthodontics. Dr. Littlejohn, Dr. Barbie, and their outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal to ensure the overall wellness of each of their patients through their exceptional orthodontic care. Check out Dr. Rod and Dr. Liz online at littlejohnortho.com. And Rosselli Northern. Rosselli Northern supports upstate New York construction with over 400 employees, 250 trucks, 9 ready-mix plants, 4 blacktop plants, 100 plus pieces of heavy equipment, and 40 aggregate mines. But their most important number is your bottom line. Contact Rosselli today at 315-433-5115 and see why Rosselli Northern has been the choice for contractors and project managers since 1929.
Welcome back inside the Lyons Community Center for the DeSale Propane Halftime Report here on FingerLakes1.com. Paul Russo and Kyle Evans here with you as the Gananda Blue Panthers up 22-19 on the Lyons Lions in a battle of two of the top teams in the Wayne County girls standings and Class C1 in sectionals. Kyle, it was a pretty defensive premium first quarter and for the most part that second quarter as well, but as the quarter kind of waned down, we had a little bit of a scoring explosion of sort that saw Gananda pull away there late, including a buzzer beater by Maddie Dose.
Yeah, that was huge at the end to give them the lead going into the half. Obviously, Ava Jenny's kind of carrying them at this point, and for me, I think the biggest surprise is it's only a 3-point game, and Jayla Bell only has 2 points. Yeah, or sorry, 4. She scored late in the quarter. But still, 4 points for someone that put up, 20-something the last time they met, and usually scores like that consistently.
Yeah, I mean, it's been, you mentioned it actually in the first quarter, Kyle, a little bit, and then also at the start of the second quarter when Melania Glanton got on the board, but it's been a pretty balanced offensive attack for the Lady Lions. One that you even kind of brought up a little bit as well as one of your keys to the game, having, a couple people maybe step up in addition to Jayla Bell on offense.
Yeah, Janiyah Bell's been doing great. She didn't get much of a rest because of some foul trouble, but she's doing it on both ends. That's what's been impressive to me. A 7th grader who has, 3 blocks already, 6 points, more than her sister right now. So, yeah, she's playing well. They're going to need more of that. And, I think it should be a great finish. I'm glad that it's different than the first game between these teams where it was kind of one-sided.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, I don't want to get too far ahead in the future here for this game because we don't need a broadcaster jinx, but, it's going to be an exciting at least 60 minutes of ball game once we get rolling here as we're about halfway through the halftime clock. From Lyons Community Center. Let's do a quick scoring breakdown. We'll begin with Gananda up 22-19, leading the way for them. Ava Jenny with 11. Pretty split scoring for her, 5 in the first and 6 in the second. 6 points for Nicole Cruz, 2 for 2 from beyond the arc for her in the second quarter. 3 points, Maddie Dose, who had that buzzer beater, and then Ava Van Antwerp with 2, her lone bucket coming back in the first quarter. 4 Lions leading the way, 6 points. Janiyah Bell, as you mentioned, Kyle, also just leading the pack on defense as well, it seemed, with 3 blocks so far on the night for her. 5 for Cameron Bennell, 4 for Jayla Bell, and the 2 points apiece for Carmela Parker and Melania Glanton. So, nice scoring balance for Lions as they have found all 5 of their starters in the scoring column, whereas it's kind of been business as usual if you're Gananda in a sense with Ava Jenny leading the way. Do a quick whip around here as Lions breaks the locker room first with about 4 minutes to go on the halftime clock. Around the Wayne Finger Lakes, other games going on tonight. We'll begin on the boys' side because it's a pretty light slate, a bit of a flip-flop from last night's schedule, as the only 2 boys teams in action are over in Monroe County, as Victor is on the road at Webster Schroeder and Canandaigua on the road at Honeoye Falls, Lima. Girls' side of things, we begin here in Wayne County as East Rochester is on the road at Williamson Marion. Clyde Savannah is at North Rose Wolcott. On the Finger Lakes west side of things, we have Red Jacket at Romulus. Dundee Bradford's at HAC. South Seneca is at Honeoye. Naples is at Bloomfield. Crossover game here, even though in the past it hasn't been, as from the Finger Lakes East, Newark heads down the Finger Lakes West, Penn Yan. And then also in the Finger Lakes East League play tonight, Powell Mac is at Waterloo and Mid Lakes at Wayne. So make sure if you want the score updates for later on, you come back to FingerLakes1.com. And Kyle, you go from broadcaster to journalist and get those scores out there. Really appreciate you as always on that.
Yeah, probably going to be a little later than normal. Probably not the 9:30 window as I usually have them out. But, yeah, aside from this game, we have a great game between Pelmac and Waterloo.
Yeah.
In Waterloo, Pelmac, only have one loss on the year, potentially two if Waterloo plays well. So, yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty interesting game the first game around. I know we were up there for that in Pelmac, and Pelmac jumped to an early lead, but that second half was pretty much all Tigers in that ball game. So it'll be something to keep an eye on there as Pelmac is pretty much run away at this point with the Finger Lakes East girls side of things. And in the Finger Lakes West, I know you have Dundee, Bradford, and Bloomfield going at the top. And here in Wayne County as well, we mentioned it. This game could probably help decide the West as the top three teams only separated by a game and a half. And Williamson Marion, who's also having a pretty good year, all things considered for them, they're 3 games back with only 3 games maximum on the schedule left for a lot of teams. Their door is pretty much shut, but this game here tonight can certainly determine the path of who comes away with that league title for the 2023-24 season. Yeah,
and I'll be interested to see, too, I should have mentioned this for tonight, how Williamson Marion plays East Rochester. Like you mentioned, they're having a pretty solid season. Not a lot of people have been talking about them. So if they play East Rochester well, I think they deserve some credit moving forward.
No, I agree with you there. We were talking about that pregame a little bit even, too, about how, Wayne County girls side of things here, things are looking pretty on the up and up here with about 4 teams that's kind of sitting pretty good at this point going into sectional play. So Gananda also breaks the locker room now with about a minute and a half to go in the halftime clock, and Lions already done with their warm-ups. The only person warmed up and doing the mic intro there for a minute to go back in the old Rolodex was Ava Jenny. So
yeah, the leading scorer of the game, game high to 11 points. Maybe looking for another huge second half.
Do you know what the mic and drill is by chance, or are you too young to know about the mic and drill?
We go through this every broadcast. I'm too young.
All right, fair enough. The mic and drill was probably, as a big guy down low in the post back in the day, one of the worst things I ever had to experience for drills. I hated it. Only worse thing was that than running mountains, I'd say. So we're about ready to go here for the second half as we'll flip sides as Lions will move left to right on offense. Gananda from right to left as we are officially out of our DeSanto Propane halftime report. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in and making us a part of your night tonight. Lions breaks the huddle first. They'll have the ball to get things going in the second half. As Gananda using every bit of the 10 minutes in the halftime clock here to get going. Gananda breaks the huddle, starting 5s on the floor for both teams to get things going in the third quarter. Parker inbounding it for Lions. She'll go to Bunnell, and we're back underway above the Lyons Community Center. Bunnell with it, top of the key, swings it back to Parker, left side wing, back to Bunnell, will pitch and catch, now dumps in for Bell at the free throw line. We'll have a foul here early, and Nia Cruz will pick up her second personal, team's first of the third quarter, going over the top of Bell. Lania Glanton will inbound it for Lions. She'll go to Bunnell. And we're back underway, fresh 30 on the shot clock for the Lions. Skip pass over now for Parker, left side wing. Now back right wing. 3-pointer for Bunnell on the way. Rattles out, no good. Rebound tipped around, ends up in the hands of Dose. And the Gananda will bring it up court the other way. She'll try and get it to Jenny, but she'll bring up court on her own. Guarded, boxing one as they are guarding Jenny. Dumping in for the block, Nicole Cruz. Met there by Glanton. They're going to call a jump ball. And Gananda will retain possession there. And a bit of a quick whistle on the jump, I'd say. So Gananda will retain possession. No reset on the shot clock. 18 there for them. 7:26 to go. Inbound. Nicole Nia Cruz. No good on the layup. Rebound by Glanton. Hands off for Bunnell. Now Bunnell above half court, taking point guard duties as possession. Swings over Parker, left side wing. Met there by Rothwell. Now to Bell on the free throw line. Takes a couple dribbles, finds Bunnell. 3-pointer by Bunnell on the way. No good short. She'll not get the rebound. Eva Jenny comes away with it, actually. Up court. She's able to find Nicole Cruz. Have numbers, but Rothwell unable to control. Ends up in the hands of Jenny, though. Launches a lay-in, no good. And a rebound by Parker. Lions the other way. Now Glanton has it. Hands off for Bunnell. Now up to Jayla Bell. in the right corner. She'll work baseline, drives through, no good, loses possession of it, ends up in the hands of Rothwell. Here comes Gananda the other way. It's 6:43 to go, third quarter. Hands off for Jenny. Her layup no good. And rebound by Bennell. Rough start for both teams here to the third quarter. Bennell top of the key. Gananda sells in to a 2-3 zone. Leaves it for Parker, right wing. Now back top of the key, reset Bennell. Swings it for Jayla Bell, left side wing. Up fake, now drives through. Dumps it for Janiyah Bell. Laying up, in and good. Janiyah Bell, first points of the second half. Cuts the lead to 1 for Gananda on Lions. 6:12 to go in the third. Jenny with it, Lions into a 3-2 zone. Nicole Cruz with it, swings it for Dose. Jumper no good there. She gets her own rebound though, but loses it, and it will be Lions ball.
Right idea there to follow the shot, just couldn't, get the rebound.
5:59 to go in the third quarter. Went in the inbound, goes to Bennell, and Lions coming up the other way. Bennell with it, top of the key, swings it for Jayla Bell, rather. Back to Cameron Bennell at the top of the key. Skips over now for Janiyah Bell, left side wing, guarded by Nia Cruz. Tried to skip pass and intercepted by Rothwell. Now the other way, they have numbers. She'll go on her own, layup up in and good. Katie Rothwell's first bucket of the ball game. 24-21, Gananda with the lead now. 5:29 to go in the third. Now with it, Indo, Jayla Bell. She works through the lane, launches a lane, no good. Ball tipped around, second chance. Carmela Parker, no good. Ball tipped around again. Rebound brought in by Eva Jenny. Able to find a streaking Nicole Cruz up court. Her lane's good.
And that's what I was mentioning pregame. The last time these teams played, that was happening a lot. Back-to-back sequences where those were easy baskets for Gananda.
And timeout on the floor. Coach Hill will call timeout for Lions. With 5:11 to go in the third quarter, timeout will be a full timeout for Coach Hill. The slide presentation of high school basketball on FingerLakes1.com is made possible thanks to the support from the following sponsors. Dr. Littlejohn, Dr. Barbie, and their outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal to ensure the overall wellness of each of their patients through their exceptional orthodontic care. Dr. Rod Littlejohn, Dr. Liz Barbie are proud to support our area high school athletes. You can check out Dr. Rod and Dr. Liz online at littlejohnortho.com. 26-21, the advantage. Gananda up over Lions. Paul Russo and Kyle Evans here with you. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight on FingerLakes1.com as well as the Lions Athletic YouTube channel. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Lions breaks their huddle first out of the timeout. It'll be Clanton, Bennell, Jayla, and Janiyah Bell, and Carmela Parker on the floor for them. Second horn now goes off for Gananda to break the huddle. On the floor for them, Rothwell, Jenny, Nia Cruz, Nicole Cruz, and Dose. Clanton inbounding it from the baseline. She'll go to Bennell, and we're back underway. Bennell above half court now. Met by Cruz in the 2-3 zone. Swings it now for Parker on the left side wing. Able to get it now and stolen away. Nia Cruz, 3-on-1, finds Jenny up court streaking. She's unable to bring it in. Turnover. It will be Lions ball coming the other way.
Something about those passes tonight. It just keeps happening.
And now Jayla Bell, first time this half, she'll be running the point for Lions at the 4:50 to go mark in the third. Controlling right side wing, cuts back through top of the key, swings it for Bennell. Up pick from the wing, now back to Jayla Bell. Right side wing, uses a Glanton screen. Skip pass over to Bennell. She'll take a three-pointer. Dialed up, no good long. Chasing after it, Glanton. She saves it, and out of bounds off of Jenny. She grabbed it. She was on the sideline, so Lions retaining possession with a fresh 30 on the shot clock.
Great effort, though, by Jenny. Caught the ball. It was pretty hard thrown.
Bell inbounding it from the sideline, pretty much in the corner. Looking for some help. She'll just go top of the key with Bennell. Bennell with it, swings it for Parker, left side wing. Now into Janiyah Bell on the block. Working on Dose. Top of the key, Bennell now swings it for Jayla Bell. She'll take a three-pointer, and it's in. Jayla Bell's first three-pointer of the ball game. Cuts the lead to 2 for the Blue Panthers with 4:12 to go in the third. Nia Cruz, far side corner. Dose with it now. Back top the key, reset Nicole Cruz. Up fakes, guarded by Bennell. She'll drive through. Kicks it. Dose in the corner for 3. Answers back. Hey, Dose, second three-pointer of the ball game. 29-24, the Blue Panther lead over Lions. 3:50 to go in the third quarter. Jayla Bell running point once again. Uses a Benell screen at the top of the key. She'll take a three-pointer, no good. And rebound brought in by Dose. Gananda with it, able to dribble out of a double team, looking for some help, and finds it in Nia Cruz above half court. She works through now, 3-on-3 for Gananda. Long distance two-pointer for Rothwell, long, no good. And Janiah Bell let it go out of bounds. Lions ball. 3:29 to go, third quarter of play. 29-24, Blue Panther lead over Lions. Benell running point this possession for Lions. Top of the key with it. Looks for help, finds it in Parker left side wing. Back top of the key, Benell. 2-3 zone for Gananda. Dumping it in for Glanton down the right block. Nice little up fake, works baseline, laying up in and good. Millennia Glanton's first bucket of the second half. 29-26 the lead now for Gananda with 3:04 to go in the third. Dose with it, swings it for Nicole Cruz, right side wing. Crowd into it now, tries to find a cutting Jenny, good defense. Last off of number 5 will be Lions ball. Inbounding Glanton goes to Benell, and she'll bring it up once again at the logo and above half court. Finds Jayla Bell, right side wing. Met there by Rothwell. She'll now work baseline. Goes against Dose. Launches it in for Janiah Bell. Her lay-in no good. Gets her own rebound. Second chance no good. So we have a couple bodies on the floor. It will be 2 shots for Janiah. Foul will go against Nia Cruz for Gananda. That will be her third personal and team second on the half.
Looks like Janiah fell on her right elbow. Something to watch here in the shot.
Substitution for Gananda. Ava Van Antwerp comes in for Nia Cruz. So this is only Lions as a team second trip to the line tonight, and first for Janiah Bell. Her first on the way, no good. Of course, the other Lion to go to the line tonight, Jayla Bell. Sports, I tell you what, right, Kyle? Janiah's second is good. 1-2 from the stripe. 2-point lead now for Gananda over Lions with the 2:42 mark to go in the third. Nicole Cruz with it, swings it up for Rothwell. Now at the top of the key with Dose. She's directing traffic from there. Swings it Nicole Cruz at the right wing. Looking for help, hasn't used her dribble yet, and now does. She'll use a Van Antwerp screen. Finds Rothwell on the baseline. Little jumper, no good, and a rebound, Janiah Bell. Finds Glenn. Glenn takes a dribble, now finds Jayla Bell, and Jayla will bring up the ball on this possession. Guarded by Jenny. Uses a Benell screen at the right wing. Now drives through, dumps off for Glanton in the paint. Rolls around the rim, we have a tie ball game. 29-all, 2:07 to go in the third. Nicole Cruz with the point. Lions crowd chanting. Dose with the top of the key, drives through, leaves it for Rothwell. Free throw line, jumper's good. Rothwell's 4th points of the game, 31-29 now the lead.
And quickly silence the crowd.
1:48 to go, third quarter. Benell with it, finds Glenn at the free throw line. Bell in the corner, three-pointer on the way, no good long, but rebound brought in. Carmela Parker, and she loses control of it, and it will be Gananda ball coming the other way. Cole Cruz inbounding, goes to Rothwell and back to Cruz. She'll bring it up once again. Lions will settle into a 3-2 zone this possession. Dose with it, left side wing, now back top the key, Nicole Cruz. Working free throw line, Rothwell now into Dose. He'll take a three-pointer again, no good long. Rebound Van Antwerp, second chance for the Blue Panthers. Finds Jenny, she'll take a three-pointer, rolls off, no good. Ball tipped around in the hands of Van Antwerp. Third chance possession here for the Blue Panthers. Nicole Cruz, top of the key, gets it free throw line for Rothwell. She'll go to work on Glanton, now finds Dose. She'll take it and dump it in for Van Antwerp. Fouled by Glanton, she's going to the line for 2. Glanton's first foul of the game, second of the quarter for the team. And Van Antwerp to the line for the first time tonight. Substitution for Lions as Carmela Parker will check out. Ariana Carter checks in. Van Antwerp, junior forward, first on the way and in. Gananda's first trip to the free throw line since the first quarter. As a team, 4 of 5. Van Antwerp's second rolls in and good. 2 of 2 at the stripe, 4 points on the night for Van Antwerp. 33-29, Blue Panther lead with 1 minute to go in the third. Jayla Bell with it. She'll use a screen, now drives through right side baseline. Now underneath the basket, dumps in for Glanton, rolls in and good. Millennia Glanton, third quarter, 6 points total. 31-33, Gananda. Van Antwerp with it on the block. Turnaround, no good, and she's going to head back to the line for 2 more. And they're going to get Glanton on the arm. Glanton second in quick succession, and team's third on the quarter. Van Antwerp with it, will take her first on this trip, rolls off no good. 2 of 3 temporarily so far from the stripe tonight. Van Antwerp taking her dribble, launches her second on this trip and in. 34-31, Gananda with the lead over Lyons, 40 seconds to go, 5 or so second, or actually 10-second differential shot the game clock. Pennell with it, uses a screen, finds Bell in the corner. J-Lo launches a 3, no good long, rebound by Glanton. Out of bounds though, last off of her. Gananda ball coming the other way. 28.3 to go on the clock, no shot clock for the Blue Panthers. Inbound goes into Nicole Cruz from Jenny. Cruz bringing it up court and above half court. Stumps in for the block, Rothwell. Finds Dose working right side wing. Back to Rothwell with it inside out action. Top of the key with Cruz. Back into Van Antwerp. Corner, Dose. 3-pointer dialed up. No good long ball tipped by Rothwell. Able to get 8 seconds out. Jenny has it. Guarded by Jayla Bell. Drives through the lane. Runner no good. Ball tipped out. Saved by Dose. Back to Jenny. No good there. And Lyons won't get a shot off. And they're able to save collateral damage to end the third quarter. Don't go anywhere. 34-31. Blue Panther lead over Lyons. We'll be back with the fourth quarter here on FingerLakes1.com.
Dr. Jeffrey Halstead, DMD. Visit them online at CanandaiguaDentistry.com or find them on Facebook and Instagram. Generations Bank. Generations Bank, serving our communities since 1870. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Little John and Barbie Orthodontics. Check out Dr. Rod and Dr. Liz online at littlejohnortho.com.
Welcome back inside the Lyons Community Center on FingerLakes1.com. Wayne County girls basketball action. Gananda 34, Lyons 31. Russo and Kyle Evans here with you. And Kyle, third quarter, teams went tit for tat, 12 points apiece, and remains a 3-point advantage going into the fourth for Gananda.
Yeah, exactly what we wanted, at least in terms of calling a close game. Thought it was interesting, too, though, that even Jenny didn't really contribute with the scoring in the third quarter after having 11 in the first half. She's had a lot of chances. Both teams have had a lot of chances. Just a lot of turnovers and not converting. And for Lyons, you saw the last 3 or 4 possessions, they couldn't box out. They were giving second, third, fourth chance opportunities. That's not what you want to do.
Lyons will begin the ball in the fourth quarter. Starting 5 on the floor for them. We'll update the Gananda lineup as we are able to. Bennell with it, swings it for Parker. Now into the block for Janiah Bell. Back out Jayla Bell at the free throw line, dribbles through. She'll launch a floater and able to draw the foul. Heads up play there by Jayla. And we will have, it'll be interesting how they call it here, whether it's on the shot or on the floor. Foul for Gananda will go against Ava Jenny, her first personal and team's first on the quarter. They're going to call it on the floor. So fresh 30 on the shot clock for Lyons at the 7:49 to go mark in regulation. Jayla Bell inbounding it, right side underneath her own basket. Goes to Parker, ball tip, ends up in Parker's hands. Top to keep it now swings it for Jayla Bell, working left side wing. Dribbles there, now uses the Glanton screen. Long 2, dialed up and in. Jayla Bell, first field goal of the fourth quarter, gets it going. Cuts the lead to 1 for the Blue Panthers on the Lyons. 7:30 to go. Dose with it, finds Nicole Cruz. Same out of bounds to her, goes to Rothwell. Now Van Antwerp in the lane, kicks it back top to key Dose. Dose guarded by Bennell. 11 on the shot clock and out 10. Into Van Antwerp through the lane. She'll go to work. Lane up, no good. We'll have a foul. It's Janiah Bell will get charged on that one. It'll be Janiah Bell's second and team's first on the quarter. Van Antwerp back to the line. 3 of 4 on the night for her. First on this trip is in. Lead for the moment back to 2 for Gananda at the 7:13 mark to go in the fourth. And Antwerp second, rolls off, no good, and in the hands, second chance, Dose. Finds Nicole Cruz, back to Van Antwerp, ball tipped around, but in the hands, Nicole Cruz now. Gananda back to work on offense. Dose, left side block, drives through the lane, finds Van Antwerp, up in and one. Eva Van Antwerp having a second half, as Shania Bell will get charged with her third personal foul and team second on the quarter. Van Antwerp back to the line. Try and get 3 points the old-fashioned way. Doesn't. Long. Rebound, Nicole Cruz. A third straight possession here for Gananda. Ava Jane with it. Swings it for Dose. Left or right side wing, rather. Skip past the Cruz. Back into Van Antwerp on the block. Back out Rothwell. She'll take a little jumper from there. No good. Ball tip. Saved out of bounds by Dose. Into the hands of Van Antwerp. No. Second chance. Blocked by Glanton. Back in the hands of Van Antwerp. Third chance now. Fourth chance, rather. We'll have a timeout by Gananda. Gananda, 30-second timeout taken. 6:37 to go in the fourth. This live presentation of high school basketball on FingerLakes1.com is made possible thanks to the support from the following sponsor. Dr. Jeffrey Halstead, DMD, has been Canada's hometown dentist for more than 35 years, offering routine dental care as well as cosmetic dentistry, implants, and dentures by their highly trained and experienced staff. Visit them online at canandaiguadentistry.com or find them on Facebook and Instagram. It's quite the chaotic about 30 seconds here, Kyle, as Gananda has had the ball throughout, possessionally speaking.
Yeah, if Lyons goes on to lose this game, you're going to look at all these opportunities where they've given Gananda second, third, fourth chance opportunities. They got to do a better job rebounding, especially for Glanton. You know, with her size, she should be able to box out and get rebounds.
Nicole Cruz inbounding it. Finds a cutting Dose, left alone on the block, but her layup no good, and rebound Glanton. Up court, trying to find Bunnell, but intercepted Nicole Cruz, so we'll have a tie-up and a jump ball. It will remain Gananda ball. 37-33, Gananda with the lead over Lyons. 6:29 to go in the fourth. Ava J, the inbounder, she'll go to Nicole Cruz at the logo and above half court now. Lyons in a quasi man-to-man. It's a bit of a hybrid style. Rothwell finds Jenny. Skip pass to the block, but intercepted. Intended target, Dose. Intercepted Glanton. She'll go right to the hoop with it. Glanton no good. She'll head to the line for two. Foul will go against Nicole Cruz, her first, team's second on the quarter. Went to the line for the first time tonight. Takes her dribble and launches her first and in. Lyons as a team 2 for 5 from the stripe so far tonight. Make that 2 for 6. Rebound Van Antwerp. Goes to Jenny. Full court pressure by Jayla Bell. It's a box and one that Lyons is running on Gananda. She'll find Cruz now top of the key with Dose. Dose takes a dribble, now guarded by Bunnell, the right side wing. Drives through, dumps in for Van Antwerp on the block. Lane no good. We'll have another foul as Van Antwerp heads back to the line. And Melania Glanton gets charged with the foul. It will be her third, team's third on the quarter. Substitution for Gananda as Leah Buffin will come in for Katie Rothwell. Van Antwerp no good on this first one from the line, this trip. Van Antwerp back with it for her second on this trip. Launches away and in. 38-34. Bunnell brings it up for Lyons above half court, top the key. Swings it for Parker, left side wing. Taking her dribbles, guard there by Cruz. Back top the key, Bunnell finds Jayla Bell working at the free throw line. Drives through right side of the lane. Lane no good. Ball tipped around. Second chance, Carmela Parker's good. Carmela Parker's first field goal since the first quarter. Cuts the lead back to 2. Blue Panthers over Lyons with 5:33 to go in the fourth. Cruz bringing it up. 2-3, or box and one rather, for Lyons. Ball tipped and intercepted by Bunnell. Finds Parker cutting up floor. She has to trail it and does. Ball tipped by Cruz. Parker with it. Launches no good, and it will be Gananda ball the other way.
Back and forth we go.
Hasn't been the most glamorous of games, but it's been one of those really classic ones here in the Wayne Finger Lakes tonight. Buffin with it, controlling the point for Gananda. Above half court at the logo. 2-3 zone now, man-to-man. Lions shifts defense. Into Dose. She'll go work on Glenn. Blocked from behind Glenn. Glenn with the block in the board. Bring it up court, number 21. Above half court now. Cutting through the lane. Finds Jayla Bell right side wing. Guarded by Jenny. Drives through, works through. Euro step. Floater on the way, no good. And rebound Van Antwerp. Van Antwerp able to find Dose. And Gananda coming back up court. 4:44 to go in the fourth. Swings it for Buffin. Buffin back to Cruz. Right side wing. Drives through, back to Buffin. Looking for help and finds in Dose working free throw line. She'll dribble back out. 10 on the shot clock. Back to Jenny working at the elbow. Cuts through. Launches a floater. No good. Rebound Van Antwerp. Finds Jenny. Jumper from the baseline's good. Ava Jenny's first bucket since the first half. 40-36. Here comes Jayla Bell the other way. Met by Cruz. Uses the Bonnell screen. Now back top to key Bonnell. Swings at Carmelo Parker, left side wing. Dumps it in, and we'll have a kick ball violation on Dose. As we'll have a substitution for Gananda as Nia Cruz comes into the ballgame. She'll get Ava Van Antwerp. 4:05 to go in regulation here, 40-36. Inbound goes to Glenn, back to the inbounding Bell. She's trying to find some airspace. Gets top of the key, three dialed up, no good. Ball tipped around, ends up in the hands of Bonnell. Her layup, no good. Third chance for Janiyah Bell, no good, but she'll head to the line for two as they will get Leah Buffin with the foul. Her first, team's third on the quarter. Janiyah Bell back to the line for the second time tonight. 1 of 2. Substitution in. And Janiyah's first no good, rolls off. 40-36 the lead it remains for the time being.
Got some distractions going on in front.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, so we'll focus on the game. Bell back with it for her second, rolls off no good. Rebound by Dose, but intercepted, so away Jayla Bell. Her lane's no good, but she's going to go to the line now for two.
Got to convert now from the free throw line.
This is a pretty big one, as Nia Cruz will get charged with the foul for Gananda. That's her fourth and team's fourth on the quarter. Bell back to the line first time since the second quarter, no good. She's 0 of 3 so far from the stripe.
Just 9 points on the game as well.
Her second on the way and in. And we'll have a timeout on the floor. Lions will take a full timeout here. With 3:50 to go in the fourth, Gananda up 40-37. This live presentation of high school basketball on FingerLakes1.com is made possible thanks to the support from the following sponsor: Rosselli Northern, supporting upstate New York construction with over 400 employees, 250 trucks, 9 ready-mix plants, 4 blacktop plants, 100-plus pieces of heavy equipment, and 40 aggregate mines. But your most important number is your bottom line. Contact Rosselli today at 315-433-5115 and see why Rosselli Northern has been the choice for contractors and project managers since 1929. So whether it's the end of the fourth or in overtime, I wouldn't be surprised you're away at this point. Kyle, make sure you stick with us for our Little John and Barbie Smiles Style postgame show. And we'll be joined by our Chino's Pizzeria and Restaurant player of the game. Still to be determined on that front. So foul situation here. Nia Cruz, and the only foul trouble really for Gananda, she has 4 personal fouls. On the Lions side, 3 personal fouls for Cameron Bonnell, Janiyah Bell, and Melania Clanton. 3 personal fouls across the board for them. 4 team fouls for Gananda. That'll put Lions to the line the rest of the way tonight on defensive fouls. 3 personal fouls, or 3 team fouls rather, on Lions in the team side of things. Timeout situation. A 30 and 4 fulls remain for Gananda, and on Lions a full and a 30 only. Gananda ball on the inbound. On the floor, starting 5 for Lions, and on the floor for Gananda, it's a quasi-starting 5 as Rothwell, Nicole Cruz, Ava Jenny, Van Antwerp, and Dose are on the floor for them. Dose with it, right side wing, guarded by Glanton, man-to-man defense. They will find Rothwell cutting through, right side block, no good layup, and rebound by Glanton. Hands off for Jayla Bell. Here comes Lions the other way with it. 3:30 to go in the fourth. Finds Bonnell in the corner. She'll take a three-pointer, rolls off, no good, and rebound brought in by Dose. Dose with it. Trap now. Double team. Brings the ball low, but able to get out. Nicole Cruz, and a timeout will be taken by Coach Mewison and stops the clock at 3:20 to go. Full timeout taken by the Blue Panthers. So Dose able to get out of it. A bit of a cardinal sin moment for her, bringing the ball low there. And Lions almost causing the turnover there as the timeout came in the nick of time.
Yeah, and if you're Gananda here, this is where you turn to Ava Jenny. Only 2 points in the second half. Feed her the ball. Let her help close out the game.
Yeah, we'll see how we break the huddles here on both sides. I would imagine it will be the starting 5 for Lions, and that foreign sub for Gananda as they probably try and keep Nia Cruz out of the game as long as they see fit with the 4 personal. Lions break their huddle first. It is indeed their starting 5. Bell, Bennell, Parker, and Glanton. And Gananda still taking their time here as they just checked with the official to see where the ball would be placed out of the timeout. Be 3:20 to go in the fourth. 40-37, Gananda over Lions. Breaking the huddle for Gananda will be Jenny, Van Antwerp, Dose, Nicole Cruz, and Nia Cruz. So Nia Cruz will check back into the ball game here as the inbounder will be Nicole Cruz. Inbound goes to Dose. Dose takes a dribble, now finds Van Antwerp. She brings it above half court, trying to find help. She'll go to Dose. Now swings it Nicole Cruz. Back to Van Antwerp, working right block. Finds a cutting Dose. She was left alone. She's going to be unable to handle the pass. Lions ball on the turnover out of bounds.
Yeah, Lions got bailed out there. Some bad defense right there.
Right in the inbounder, she'll go to Bennell with 3:05 to go in regulation. Bennell and Jayla Bell have taken turns, bring it up court, swings it for Parker with left side wing, back top to keep it now. Now to Glanton at the free throw line, we'll have a foul as Van Antwerp will get charged. Van Antwerp's first personal, team's 5th. They'll put Glanton at the line in the bonus.
And this is really where free throws matter.
Yeah, Glanton 1 for 2 from the stripe so far tonight, and no good on that first one. They definitely matter here. It's showing full proof, Kyle.
Yeah, these seriously could be the difference.
Glanton with it, launches her second, rolls around and in. In a 2-point ball game, Gananda over Lions, 2:54 to go in the fourth. Nicole Cruz able to break the press. It brings up court, launches a floater, rolls around and in. Nicole Cruz, 10th point of the game, 42-38. Blue Panthers up over Lions. Bennell with it, swings it for Jayla Bell, 2:38 to go in the fourth. Looking for Glanton, finds her right elbow, guarded by Van Antwerp. Ball poked, and Glanton will go back to the line once again as she got fouled, a reach-in foul on Van Antwerp. Her second personal. Glanton 2 for 4 from the line, all 4 free throws prior to this trip coming this quarter. First one is in. Temporarily a 42-39 point lead now for Gananda. Glanton with her second on the way and in. Big free throw there, and we'll have a timeout before the inbound able to get up for Gananda. A full timeout taken by Lions. And by my count, that'll leave only a 30-second timeout remaining with 2:32 to go in the fourth for Coach Hill and the Lyons Lions.
Yeah, that's certainly not ideal. But, you know, at least they have 1, right, instead of 0.
All right, go up to be cognizant of that, though. We don't need a Chris Webber situation breaking out. And, yeah, confirming it with the table. Only 1:30 left for Lions. On the other side, the flip side, 3 fulls and a 30 remain for Gananda. Foul situation, 5 team fouls against Gananda. That means Lions still have to stripe the rest of the way. 3 team fouls on Lions. It remains that way for the past couple minutes. Foul trouble situation, 4 for Nia Cruz and 2 for Ava Van Antwerp on Gananda. Nicole Cruz, Leah Buffin, and Eva Jenny all have 1 apiece for them. On the Lions side, 3 personal fouls for Cameron Bennell, Janiyah Bell, and Millennia Glanton, 2 on Jayla Bell and 1 on Kalani Davis. Bringing the huddle first is Lions. Gananda fouls though in short order. On the floor, Glanton, Bell, Parker, and Bennell for Lions. For Gananda, it's Cruz, Dose, Jenny, and Van Antwerp. Full court pressure for Lions. It's man-to-man. They're double-teaming Jenny. Inbound, Nia Cruz tries to go to Dose, but intercepted by Glanton. Glenn finds Jayla Bell, left side wing. Drives through. She launches a jumper from the free throw line, and we have a tie ball game. Ava Jenny with it, bring it up court for Gananda. 2:20 to go. She's able to find Nia Cruz cutting up floor. Her lay-in's good. Nia Cruz's first field goal of the game. 44-42, 2:10 to go in the fourth. Jayla Bell top the key, guarded by Ava Jenny. 2-3 zone for Gananda. She goes to the corner, now finds Glenn, right side wing. Skip pass over Bennell, left side wing. Drives through, launches a floater, no good. Rebound Glenn, ball tip, ends up in the hands of Parker. Back to Jayla Bell and blocked by Van Antwerp. Back in the hands of Bell, 7 on the shot clock. She'll like a three-pointer, and no good. She might have been fouled, but no whistle. On the floor, Janaya Bell gets it to Parker, blocked there, and a shot clock violation.
Wow. The atmosphere in here right now. Lots of chances, block shots, everything going on.
1:42 to go in the fourth quarter, 44-42. The Gananda advantage over Lions. Full court pressure again by Lions on this inbound. Nia Cruz, the inbounder, looking for help. Inbounds to Eva Jenny. Jenny with it, able to break through a double team. Now up to Van Antwerp. One-on-one against Glanton. To the block, laying up and no good. And Glanton's going to get charged with the foul. Glanton's fourth personal and team's fourth on the quarter. Van Antwerp back to the line. Her first is good. 45-42 the lead now for the time being. Van Antwerp with it. Releases her second. No good. And rebound by Doe. She came from the opposite side of the floor to get that rebound. 1:30 to go in the fourth. Nicole Cruz trying to find Nia Cruz. She's able to corral it, being tipped by Bennell. And Coach Mewison will take a timeout.
I think we know what Gananda needs to work on at practice tomorrow. Just too many second, third, fourth chance opportunities. Not getting rebounds. Or
Lions,
sorry. Lots going on here.
Yeah.
Mix up the names.
I mean, to be fair, both probably need to work on similar things. Free throws and rebounding to a certain degree.
Yeah, Lions free throws for sure.
1:26 to go in the fourth. 3-point advantage. Gananda up over Lions in a game that could help decide the Wayne County Girls League title. Timeout situation updated here. 2 fulls and a 30 for Gananda and 1:30 for Lions. Foul situation. Both teams will be heading to the line no matter what the rest of the way, as Lions already in the bonus, and Gananda will be putting the bonus on the next team foul against the Lions. 4 fouls against Nia Cruz for Gananda and 2 for Ava Van Antwerp. They're the 2 in the main foul situation for the Blue Panthers. The main foul situation for Lions here will be Melania Clanton with 4, 3 for Cameron Bennell, 3 for Janaya Bell, and 2 for Jayla Bell. Lions breaks their timeout huddle first. Bell, Parker, Bennell, and Glenn. Starting 5 for Lions. We'll see who Gananda breaks the huddle with out of the timeout. And it will be Jenny, Nia Cruz, Nicole Cruz, Maddie Dose, and Ava Van Antwerp. Nicole Cruz, the inbounder, in front of her own bench, side of her own bench. She'll go to Ava Jenny, and pass picked off. Intercepted by Bennell. Jump ball. Lions ball. 1:23 to go in the fourth, and a big shift of possession for Lions. Clanton, the inbounder. She'll go to Bennell. Bring it above half court. Back underway. Bennell thought about wasting no time. Now will pull up. Trying to find help. Finds Jayla Bell. Ball tip. Ends up back in the hands of Bennell. Finds Glenn right side wing. Skip pass to Jayla Bell. Left wing three-pointer. No good. Ball rebound to Nia Cruz. And travel as she chases after the ball on the ground. Lions will retain possession here. A fresh 30 on the shot clock for them with 1:08 to go in the fourth. Jayla Bell inbounding it from the baseline. Goes top for Parker. But now left alone. Three-pointer dialed up. No good right. Rebound Nia Cruz. Cruz bringing it up court. She does not have numbers. It's 1-on-4. She'll pull up and try and find some help. Finds it in Nicole Cruz. We're under a minute to go. 52. Now 51 and 50 to go. Nicole Cruz, man-to-man defense. Swings it for Maddie Dose. Guarded by Glanton. Dose will drive through the lane. Now baseline. Hands off for Van Antwerp. Lane no good. Rebound Nia Cruz. Launches a layup. No good. Third chance. No good. Ball on the ground. The body's on the ground. Jump ball. As Cruz and Janaya Bell get tied up, it will be Gananda ball. 36.7 on the game clock. 30 on the shot clock. Inbounding for Gananda underneath their own basket will be Van Antwerp. No, Nicole Cruz. They swap out. Cruz the inbounder right side. Underneath the basket. Looking for some help. Finds Anaya Cruz alone, and her layin's good. It's 47-42. 30 seconds to go. Jay LaBelle with it top of the key. Drives through. Ball tipped. Who has it? It's a tie-up. Foul. Let's see who they call it on.
Wow. That was...
Maddie Dose picks up the foul. It will be her first personal. Jay LaBelle 1 of 4 from the line tonight. Second trip this quarter where she's 1 for 2. Bell's first on the way. No good long. Bell back with it for her second. Releases. No good. Rebound though. Brought in by Dose. We'll have a foul. And Glanton will foul out. She went over the top. Melania Glanton will foul out. She had 12 points on the game as Kalani Davis will come into the ballgame for her. 28.2 seconds on the clock. As May Dose heads to the line for the first time tonight. 6 total points for her. And we'll have a official conference here as they make sure they got the right person at the line, and they do. Goes with it for her first. Takes her dribbles and releases. Skies off, no good. Dose gets it back for her second. And releases. That one no good either. Rebound Davis. Davis with it in timeout. And Coach Hill will take his final timeout. All it is a 30. The Lions will be out of timeouts following this.
Still in it, though, after both of those missed free throws.
We've seen crazier happen as the Lions only trails by 5, 47-42 with 26.4. No timeouts for Lions. For Gananda, 2 fouls and a 30. The foul situation, both teams in the bonus. Fouled out, Melania Glanton. After that, 3 fouls for Cameron Bunnell and Janiyah Bell. 2 for Jay LaBelle and 1 for Kalani Davis on the floor. For Gananda, 4 personal fouls for Nia Cruz, 2 for Ava Van Antwerp, 1 for Leah Buffin, and 1 for Eva Jenny, 1 for Nicole Cruz, and 1 for Maddie Dose. Both teams break the huddle. Davis, Bell, Parker, and Bunnell out for Lions for Gananda. Cruz, Van Antwerp, Dose, and Jenny. Davis the inbounder. Coach's line extended near sideline. She'll go to Jay LaBelle, right side wing. She'll now dribble through right side, work baseline. Dumps up for Janiyah Bell, laying up, in, and good. And a whistle on the floor. It will be a timeout for Gananda with 21.2 on the clock. So much needed bucket for Lions there. They'll cut the lead back down to 3. As now they'll go probably into foul mode almost immediately here, I'd imagine. They might try and get the inbound, though, and try and pick it off. As the ball will advance off the timeout. Coach Hill for Lions was making sure of that before they set up their defensive scheme on this inbound play. Don't go anywhere. Stick around for our Little John Barbie Small Style post-game show. Joined by our Chicino's Pizza and Restaurant player of the game here on FingerLakes1.com. Appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. 47-44 Gananda with the lead over Lions with 21.2 to go in the fourth. Lions breaks their huddle first. On the floor for them. Bell, Davis, Parker, and Bunnell. For Gananda, they'll break the huddle with Cruz, Dose, Van Antwerp, and Jenny. Advanced ball off the timeout. Dose inbounding it from just the right side of her bench. Inbound goes to Nicole Cruz, guarded by Bunnell. And now Bunnell will foul as Nicole Cruz worked baseline. Couldn't get the steal off. Bunnell collects her 4th personal foul. Nicole Cruz will head to the line for the first time tonight. 10 total points for her this evening. Launches her first, and it's in. Cruz back with it for her second. Releases, rolls off, no good. Ball tipped around, ends up in the hands of Van Antwerp. Kicks out for Nia Cruz. She'll be fouled in the corner by Jayla Bell with 14 seconds flat to go. That'll be Jayla Bell's third personal. And Nia Cruz will head to the line for the first time today. 4 total points for her, all coming in the fourth. Cruz with it, releases, rolls off, no good. Door's still open for Lions here. If they're able to get the rebound if it misses. Nia Cruz back with it for her second. Releases, no, rambles in. 5-point game, 49-44. Inbound goes to Bell. Above half court, 11 on the clock. Uses a screen. She'll launch a three-pointer. Down up and it banks in. Jayla Bell. Jayla Bell with a huge three-pointer, and Gananda will take a timeout. It will be a full timeout for the Blue Panthers.
Well, it's not over yet.
Not by any means. 49-47. Jayla Bell, huge three off of that. And a full timeout taken by Gananda. They'll have 1 full and 1:30 remaining. No timeouts for Lions. Both teams in the bonus. Foul situation. Cameron Bonnell has 4 for Lions, 3 for Jania Bell, 3 for Jayla Bell, 1 for Kalani Davis. Melania Glanton fouled out. On for Gananda, 4 personal for Nia Cruz, 2 for Ava Van Antwerp, and 1 apiece for Leah Buffin, Nicole Cruz, Maddie Dose, and Ava Jenny. Lions breaks the huddle first. Davis, Parker, Bonnell, Bell, and Bell on the floor for them once again. As Gananda yet to break their huddle. It's a full timeout. There's the first horn. Gananda breaks the huddle with Van Antwerp, Dose, Cruz, and Jenny. Nicole Cruz inbounding it from just the side of her own bench at the coaching line. Lions man-to-man, and we'll have an off-the-ball foul on the inbound already. And they'll get Jayla Bell with the foul. That'll be Jayla's 4th. Ava J to the line for the first time since the first quarter. 3 of 4 on the night for her from the stripe. Honestly, if you're Lions, this probably was all right. No time's going to drain off the inbound. Jenny's first is in. Her 14th point on the night. Jenny with it. Releases her second and in. 8.1 to go, 4-point game. Ball tipped on the inbound. Last off of Nicole Cruz. And a couple seconds strained off the clock. 6 seconds to go. 51-47. Gananda's lead over Lions. Inbounding Jania Cruz. Full court pressure from Gananda. Inbound goes to Jayla Bell. They need to do something other than that. 3 seconds, now 2 seconds. Drives through, it's a long distance shoot, dial up and no good. And Gananda will come away with the win inside Lions. 51-47 the final. As Gananda able to ice at the free throw line at the end. We'll be right back here in a few moments for our Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant Player of the Game inside our Lil John and Barbie Smiles Us Out postgame show here on FingerLakes1.com.
Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant. Order online at Cicinos.com. Live, laugh, and eat well. It's the Italian way. DeSanto Propane. Since 1937, the difference has been DeSanto Propane. Rosselli Northern. Supporting local construction since 1929 with premium products and quality service. Dr. Jeffrey Halstead, DMD. Visit them online at CanandaiguaDentistry.com or find them on Facebook and Instagram. Generations Bank. Generations Bank, serving our communities since 1870. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Little John and Barbie Orthodontics. Check out Dr. Rod and Dr. Liz online at littlejohnortho.com.
Welcome back in, everybody, on the Little John and Barbie Smalls of South post-game show. Paul Russo and Kyle Evans here with you, and we're joined by our Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant player of the game, Ava Jenny. Ava, congratulations on a great game and a big win.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so you scored a game-high 15 points. You're an elite scorer. You scored a lot of points. But this game was different than the first time you played them. What allowed you guys to close that game out, and what has led to your success despite losing Kaylee Marvin, who's a great player?
I think our team unity has been much better lately. We've been working hard specifically on who to mark up on and the players in the other team to focus on. And I think we did a good job of keeping them to low scoring.
I think my question here has to begin here. This was a big game for league implications and sectional implications, but I'm guessing first for you guys, it's probably that league crown. Now you get up by a game and a half over second place. Is that something now for the rest of these next couple games going to sectionals that you're going to hang the hat on and be happy that you get and, I guess, check that first check mark off the checklist?
Yeah, we're super excited. We've won. This is our first time winning leagues as we've all been on varsity for 3 or 4 years, so it's really important to us.
Yeah, I was about to say, now you do have a few teammates down here, members of the well, luckily, now this is the part I like, is when the teammate and the rest of the program kind of get in over here. What's it like for you and your team? It's how you mentioned you got that camaraderie kind of going right now. So what's it like when you're on the floor and in the game and flowing and things are just going right?
It's just fun to play. The JV team cheers us on the whole time, and we're excited to have some of them with us on sectionals.
Perfect. All right. So do you pay attention to football at all, or is that not your thing?
I'm a fan of this, like NFL or
Yeah.
Oh, I like the Steelers. I don't.
Okay, so
Ask it.
Yeah, well, that's a tough question here. Who do you got on Sunday night in the Super Bowl then?
49ers.
Oh, wow. No, we got some happy. No, it's a mixed review from the crowd down here.
Yeah.
All right, so 15, Ava J. Congratulations on the big win and the great game. Good luck the rest of the way. We'll be keeping an eye on you guys the rest of the way, and we'll get you down there to celebrate with the rest of your team.
Thank you so much.
Congrats.
All right, so Chichio's Pizza Restaurant player again. We have a Jenny, 15 for her, and always great to have the rest of the team and teammates and JV members as well kind of come up here and join her. So always exciting when that happens.
Yeah, had a full crowd. Gananda is super excited, and why not? They just swept Lions.
Yeah, so let's do a quick scoring breakdown. We'll begin on the Gananda side of things. Victorious 51-47 over Lions. Mentioned Ava Jenny, 15. The team high for her, 11 for Nicole Cruz, 10 for Ava Van Antwerp, 6 for Maddie Dose, 5 for Mania Cruz, and 4 for Katie Rothwell. Leading the way in a game high, 18 for Jay LaBelle and the Lyons Lions, 12 rather for Melania Glanton, 11 for Janiyah Bell, 5 for Cameron Bonnell, and 4 for Carmela Parker. So that pretty much will seal up, well, not quite seal up necessarily, but it puts the Gananda Blue Panthers in the right spot to win the Wayne County League on the girls' side of things. The rest of the way for them, they'll be at Clyde Savannah and then facing Greece Arcadia Olympia next week, Tuesday and Wednesday there. For Lions, they're at East Rochester on Friday, and then next Tuesday home against Williamson and Marion to wrap up the regular season. So although the Wayne County League's still up for grabs, Gananda is certainly in the driver's seat now. Yeah,
we said it pregame. This was a huge game for Gananda to potentially close it out, and they did just that. Despite Eva Jenny not having the biggest of second halves, but they got enough done and found a way to win, and that's what great teams do.
So for us here at FingerLakes1.com, we're back on the air next Tuesday, Newark at Paul Mac. I'll be there with the Paul Mac students. I believe we're doing a 3-man booth that game with Dylan Gilmore and Andrew Jeanette, so I'm looking forward to that. And then we're tentatively penciled in. We're going to try and get over to Waterloo from Binders Waterloo next Wednesday to wrap up our regular season coverage before we get into sectional time. And, of course, Monday, Kyle, the Upstate Hoops podcast.
Yeah, those are always fun. Breaking down the sectionals coming up soon, too, as well.
Yep, so that will do it from Lions here tonight. Kyle, appreciate you as always. 51-47 your foul, Gananda up over Lions. For Kyle Evans and everybody back at FingerLakes1.com, I'm Paul Russo. Thanks for everybody for tuning in, and we'll talk again very soon.